The atmosphere in the office of the city's IPS Anjum Fatima is very tense today. Constable Sajid entered in a hurry. There was restlessness in his eyes and face. Sajid said hesitantly, "Ma'am, there is a very important piece of news." Anjum Fatima looked up from her file. In a grave voice, she asked, "What is the matter, Sajid? Tell me what happened." Sajid swallowed hard and said, "Ma'am, I have received news that with a girl he... What, Sajid? Speak clearly." "Inspector Arshad Khan has behaved with extreme indecency toward a girl on the open street, ma'am." As soon as Sajid finished his sentence, Anjum Fatima's pen stopped. "What are you saying, Sajid? Being a police officer, Arshad Khan did such things? Shames. This time, I will catch him red-handed." Anjum's eyes flared with determination. Sajid said emotionally, "Yes, ma'am, that Arshad Khan has done a great injustice. The girl was treated horribly. Doing this while wearing the uniform. Shame, shame. Did he not have even a little fear of Allah or any sense of modesty? Ma'am, he has committed a very big sin, guna. I think you should take very strict action now." Anjum Fatima stood up from her chair. "It's not that I should take action, Sajid. I will take action. I, too, want to see how that inspector escapes." Sajid said hesitantly, "But ma'am, we cannot take any action against him without proof." A mysterious smile appeared on Anjum Fatima's face. "So what if there is no proof? I have a plan through which he himself will bring all his misdeeds to light. Don't worry, Sajid. I am IPS Anjum Fatima. I too will see how that inspector escapes from my hands." She called her trusted sub-inspector, Jaya. After dismissing Sajid, she said to Jaya, "Jaya, today we are going out on a secret mission. You will do exactly as I say. Today I'm going to do something I have never done before. Come quickly, we have to reach the market within an hour. A crowded area of the market. Today, Anjum Fatima and Jaya are not in police uniform. Rather, they are walking in the guise of ordinary female students." A little distance away, Inspector Arshad Khan and his associates were standing with a jeep. Their demeanor was not like police, but like street goons. Arshad Khan looked at his companions and said with a vulgar laugh, "Come on, guys, look. 2 fairy-like girls are coming. Today will be a lot of fun." Anjum said to Jaya in a low voice, "Jaya, if they stop us, you won't say anything. Only I will speak." Seeing the 2 girls approaching, Arshad Khan blocked their path. With a mocking laugh, he said, "Stop! What's the hurry? Hey, have some patience. Where are you going in such a rush? Tell us what the matter is too. Truly, madam, you look very beautiful. So, where are you coming from? At this age, you should get married. Nikah. What is there in studies? Get married. Life will be set, and you can have fun. I have liked you very much." Anjum Fatima, acting as if she was bursting with rage, said, "What kind of misbehavior is this? You are saying whatever you want. Being a police officer, you cannot insult us like this. You are playing with the law. It is a matter of great shame to do this while wearing the uniform. Leave our path." Arshad Khan became even more shameless. He said, "Along with beauty, your tongue is also very sharp. But no matter, you are my choice." Anjum shouted again, "Stay within your limits. Just because you are wearing a uniform, will you say whatever you want? I will file a complaint against you. You are crossing the line. Let us go, or else I will scream, gather people, and take away your job." Arshad Khan burst into a loud laugh. "Really? Then call the people. I'll see who comes. You are under a wrong impression, madam. Only Arshad Khan's rule runs here. No one will utter a single word against me here. Don't try to be too smart. Do what I say. You have to come to the station with us. Don't be afraid. We won't do anything to you. We won't go anywhere. Do not disturb us. Leave our path." There was a reprimand in Anjum's voice now. Arshad Khan said with a darkened face, "You will have to go. You must listen to what I say. Otherwise, you cannot even imagine in your dreams what the consequence will be." He tried to grab Anjum's hand by force, Anjum pushed him away and said, "What is this coercion? How dare you?" Arshad Khan now became aggressive. "You girl, do you have so much courage that you would raise your hand against the police? Now I will teach you such a lesson that you will remember for the rest of your life. Today, I will put both of you in the lockup." They were forcibly picked up in the vehicle and brought to the station. Inside the station, Arshad Khan seemed even more powerful. Raising his voice, he said, "You were talking a lot, weren't you? Now no one can save the two of you. You troubled me a lot before. Now I will turn all your arrogance into dust. I felt like dragging and beating you right there. Now you will understand how powerful Arshad Khan is." Anjum Fatima, not being the least bit perturbed, said, "We are not feeling any fear. No matter how powerful you are, it doesn't matter to us. Do whatever you want to do, but remember, you will regret it deeply later. When you find out everything, the ground will slip from under your feet." Arshad Khan screamed in annoyance. "Shut up! You have too much fire in you. Rashid, Selim, lock these two inside, and listen, give them neither water nor food. Tonight they will be taught a lesson," Anjum Fatima said in a calm voice. "This uniform of yours will be removed in just a short while. You consider yourself a protector of the law, and yet you play with the law. All your pride will end in an instant. Just wait for a while." A little while later, the sound of police sirens was heard outside the station. Sajid and a large police force entered the station. Constable Selim came inside fearfully and said, "Sir, many police have come from outside. It seems some high-ranking officer has arrived." As Arshad Khan went outside in surprise, Sajid shouted, "Inspector Arshad Khan, where is our IPS, Madam Anjum Fatima? What have you done with her? We have information that you have arrested IPS Madam." Arshad Khan's heart sank. He stammered, "Which Madam? No IPS has come here. You are making a mistake." Sajid roared, "Don't lie. We know that Madam and Sub-Inspector Jaya are right here. You have committed a very big sin. Guna, bring them out quickly." Sweat began to bead on Arshad Khan's forehead. He realized whom he had laid hands on. Trembling, he ran with the keys to the lockup. Anjum Fatima and Jaya stepped out of the lockup composedly. The look in their eyes was different now, exactly like that of seasoned officers. Arshad Khan fell at Anjum's feet with joined hands. "Ma'am, please forgive me. I did not know that you were an IPS officer. Out of ignorance, I have made a very big mistake. Please, ma'am, give me one chance. Don't suspend me." Anjum Fatima looked at him with contempt and said, "Inspector Arshad Khan, I am suspending you right now. What you have done is unforgivable. You haven't just broken the law. You have violated the dignity of a citizen. People like you are a stain on the name of the police. If you stay, people of the country will lose trust in the police." She added, "I have only suspended you for now. Tomorrow, I will go to court with all the CCTV footage and evidence. Every second of what you did to me today has been recorded. I will not stop until I have you jailed. Court will convene tomorrow at 10 a.m. Your fate will be decided there." Arshad Khan stood with his head bowed in insult and shame. He realized that today the vessel of his sins was full, and IPS Anjum Fatima proved that the victory of justice is always certain. Friends, if you like the story, please like and share. This story is entirely fictional. It has been created solely for the purpose of entertainment and education. It has no connection with any real event or person. We create these videos only to educate people. Hope these videos of ours will be useful to you. And if you want to get more videos like this, please like this video. And if you don't want to miss any video, then definitely subscribe to our Islamic Tales channel for more such educational stories.